Well, I'm kind of here. I'm waiting for. Oh, there it is. I can see it now. I couldn't see the. I couldn't see the live stream, but I guess it's working. All right. Well, we're here back on farming. I'm back on which one was this? This was Ricci 3.0. The one I did over the weekend was Ricci Hollow, just for fun. Hi, Andy. Let's give me a sound check if you would, and can you see the stream? It's dark. I can't see where I'm at. There I am. Doggone it. I can't remember where I put. Ah, these boots are too fast. I can't stop on the welcome mat. There we go. Jonathan, hello, how are you? Hey, Lee, how are you? Voice is fine, but you can't see the picture? No picture! Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm assuming you can, or you just said, hey, I can't see you. I'm a little harried. I just took the last bite of my sandwich. I couldn't sleep again last night. I woke up at 3:30 and had to get up. And so I've been up since 3:30. Well, I didn't get to bed till almost 1. So I only got a few hours sleep. So I laid down for 2 hours, set an alarm for the live stream, and I realized after the alarm went off that I didn't leave me enough time to grab a sandwich. So I'm wolfing down a sandwich just before the live stream. Okay, let's turn my boots back on. Let's see. This one I don't remember what I was doing, so I'll have to find out. Oh, it looks like I was mowing some grass. Hi, Scorp. I'm doing okay. I didn't really want to get up from my nap, but I did. All right, let's find the quicker picker upper. There it is. Oh, it's already up here. Great. Great news. Scorpions made it in. Okay, I see you had a little typing mistake there. You started to type I parentheses, or no, that's what do they call that other thing? And you must have hit the enter key. The controls on this machine are different than the one that I modded. All right, let's see here. I've got a course somewhere. This is Mountain Mow. That's what we're going to do. Where in the hell does it start? I must not be... Oh, it starts back there. I'll catch that up later. Pinky, grab the enter key. You name your fingers? Ninja Beast is here. Oh, Ninja Beth. Hey, Ninja. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so since I was playing Hollow, I don't remember what I was doing on Ricci, so I'll have to get myself caught up here on what I was doing. I just finished on that field right there. You can see it's not growing evenly because it happened kind of overnight. I did put, if you look down below where it says hops by the speedometer, I did go in and mod this, and I think I haven't tested it yet, but I think cranberries are in it. Yep, there's cranberries. So I did get cranberries in here. And what's going on over here? We got peanuts growing here. We got corn here growing. Are all my crops growing? I don't have anything to harvest. Ah, this corn is ready. Okay. And more corn over here is growing. And uh-oh, nothing up here. Okay. I gotta plant something up here. So, I was going to, while I've got money, I was gonna buy this seeder here that Scorpion was using. And it's a John Deere air cart and air drill. And it also was not set up for cranberries, if you remember. So if you notice, it is now. I modded it just before I came in. Corbin, hello. How are you? Brian Gums here. Hey, Brian. John. How's John doing today? A Northwest Texas. Is it the one I was trying to work? I don't remember the name of the one I was trying to work. It was started with an R. So anyway, I'm gonna pick this up. It's a lot more work for me, but that's okay. Tank capacity. Is there just the two? Seed, and Fert. Okay, we'll go with that one. Midas, I don't care what kind of wheels are. Wheel setup, I'll leave that too. I don't care. Doesn't need a number. And it's got a rear hitch. All right, I'm going with this. We're going to bat. And then let's get the drill. Don't need a number on it either. If I do, I can always change it. Okay. Now, that took, God, a million of my money, but I need a tractor for it if I don't already have one. Where's all my tractors? Do I not own one of the Fendt tractors? Maybe not. I guess not. I'll have to buy one, I guess. Need a bigger tractor, so let's put the big engine in it, the proto engine. I'll put global on it. Don't care about the wheel setup or the wheel kind. Let's just get it. And now I don't have any money left. I got 800,000, but when you're running a farm and buying equipment, 800,000 is nothing. I'll probably spend that much just on seed and fertilizer. Andy's cleaning his glasses. I need to clean mine too. I forgot. I was what was I eating last night? I was sitting in the living room eating something that had grease on it. Beef jerky or summer sausage, I don't remember. And I reached up and just grabbed the lens of my glasses to move them. And I thought, oh, jeez. Hi, Southern Lady. Right, so let's grab our equipment. I did have the big, well, you can't do that with a big brute. Alright, we'll get this thing hooked up here. And then I need to go down and check on rice and cranberries to see. I can't remember how I left those fields. If I needed to work on those. What did I do? I just unhooked. I didn't mean to unhook. I wanted to hook. Look at those. That's kind of cool how all those hoses and stuff link up there, isn't it? Kind of, sort of. So we got our ranch house back at least with this. And I'm seriously thinking, I don't know what to do with animals. I could put the animals right in this area and keep them down on the farm. Or I can put them on top of the mountain. I did talk about putting them up on top of the mountain. But that's a long ways away from the farm. And I'd lose all that grass, which isn't a big deal. But let's open this thing up. Run up here to the seeds. I think the back one is the seeds. Start that thing filling. What have I got for vehicles? I thought I took that out. I got this little John Deere guy. How fast is this guy? See how fast that guy is. Where is he? There he is. Does he float? Good enough. He's not very fast, is he? Since he's not very fast, I better put the beacons on. Oh, let's see what's going on. It wasn't a stroke. Well, that's what are the symptoms if it's not a stroke? You know, I'm watching both streams on my other PC over there. I've got Twitch and YouTube. Twitch does look better. Twitch looks like it's streaming more clearly. Hard to tell. Now, what crop did I have down here? This is still growing. I slept again in this game. I slept again, and this is still growing. How long does it take coffee to mature? CJ's in the game. Hey, CJ. I don't like hospitals. I don't say it anymore because it's morbid. But my pat saying about hospitals, when anybody asks me about a hospital, I say I don't like hospitals. People die in hospitals. Don't take me to the hospital. People die there. I don't say that anymore. Hi, Kiwi. Where'd Kiwi? I see. Where did Kiwi come in? There he is. What the hell you got for an avatar? Some kind of goblin? Brecken Gerber's back. Hi, Brecken. Till it's brewed. It's not done till it's brewed. Alright, so I don't own this field, do I? I don't think I do. I think I own this one. Do I have enough money to buy? Let's see. What am I doing? It's not the right one. I don't own the rice field, I don't think. I don't own the rice field. What's what is that? That is the rice field. Okay. Is 54's not one? Why is 54 blue? Is that the color of coffee? Blue? Where's coffee at? There must be more. Coffee is blue. Okay. Rice is blue, just a lighter colored blue. Let me see if I've got enough money to buy that field. I do, actually. Let's buy that field. Now I'm really broke. Okay, let's get some combines down here. Get one in that field, and let's get one in that field. Oh, gosh. Gosh darn it. I didn't put a header on this. Got to go back now. Put a header on it. Where the hell I put myself? Had I done something to the header? Because it's in the upgrade. Oh, I did. It was John Deere colors, and I changed it. That's what I did. When I first put the map in, I had a John Deere combine, and I didn't like it. It's a new one. It's that A9 or Z9 or whatever it was. I mean, I can fix it to where I'll like it. It wasn't modded correctly for me. I had to remod it. It was an okay combine, I guess. And he got to cover over Bill. Oh, cover for Bill. A distorted Shrek. I thought it looked a little bit like Shrek. That's why I said ogre. But I don't know. Is Shrek an ogre? I guess he is. Yes, Brecken, the X9. It's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It just doesn't quite do what I want it to do. All right, he doesn't want to work. Is this still growing? Cranberries. It's still growing. It's not ready yet. But it needs plowing too, just like in the other game. So I'm going to get this. I'll get this cutting off of it, and then I'll drain the field and plow it. So story for another day, I guess. Or unless it gets done real soon. Keep the windows closed. Those snake people are coming in. Yeah, blue coffee. Who drinks blue coffee, eh? You got the loader unstuck. Oh, that's good. How long did that take you? Maybe I didn't get close enough. Oh, I hate this thing. It doesn't back up right. And I can't get close enough to the fertilizer. Oh, that's not the problem. I need to move the pipe. That might work. There it goes. It's always something. Always something. I don't know if I ever put the seed tender mod that I have in here. I don't think I did. I may have to do that if I'm going to use this seeder. About 20 minutes. That's not bad. That wasn't stuck good enough. You need to work harder on getting them stuck. If it only took you 20 minutes to get it loose, you could have got it more stuck. All right, what's going on? Put that thing away. Put that thing away. You're scaring the children. All right, I really don't have anything to seed right at the moment, but I wanted to get that thing prepared. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do have something. I just plowed that field over yonder. Yeah, I get stuck up in trees, though. I bet he doesn't get stuck up in trees. Okay, I don't know what the heck to. I don't know what to do here. Let's see. We've got wheat. Why are the seeds? Now wait a minute. I just dumped a bunch of my seeds. Why did I do that? I don't like the buttons that are set up on this. Oh man. The buttons are set up on this thing weird. Oh, now I'm in trouble. It won't let me pick. I don't like. Something is wrong with this super strength one that's on. It doesn't work on a lot of stuff. It says it's on, but it doesn't pick anything up. And I don't think I put the standalone program in my folder. So this is going to be a beehive. How am I going to do this? I guess it sucks to be me today. What's he waiting on? Oh, he thinks he's done. All right. Take him down to the farm. Yeah, I think as I'm working today, I'm going to try to decide where to put animals. I don't know if I want all those animals. I don't know if I want ducks and goats and jackalopes, whatever they've got, gorillas. Got a lot of animals. I don't know if I want them all. Yeah, I don't know, Jonathan. It won't pick them all up anyway, and I'm gonna have to drive over some. That's why I was trying to pick them up. There's some right in front of the wheels. I don't think that spout's gonna pick up the whole row. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm gonna have to get a truck down there for that guy. Yeah, it was on the seed one. It's on the seed one because that's how it dumped out of there. I'm just gonna have to drive over it. It's only going to drive over one anyway. Oh, come on. Close. I want you to close. Why won't it close? There, is that closing? No, it won't close. Well, you piece of junk. There, kicked it out. It's always something. That's the other thing. The buttons on this thing are different than my other buttons that I've got for raising and lowering, starting. I'm hitting the raising and lowering one, but nothing's happening. There it goes. Jamaica Plains. Funny, earlier today I had to send money to Jamaica Plains. I didn't know that was a real place. I thought that was a Fallout town or a Fallout place. Yeah, you know me, I'm a button masher. Do they speak Jamaican there? So it's like, hey, send money to me, man. I don't know what button I'm got to be careful now. I don't know what button I pushed on my controller that made it dump it onto the field. So I'm gonna have to watch what I did. Oh, what is it doing? Oh, it's nothing. All right, there. It's going away. Let's open this. All right, it's not working. That's funny. It's got one button to lower it and a different button to raise it. Okay, so I was trying to select a seed. Let's do... What should I do? Poppies. Do some poppies. What's the hemp for? Clover, sorghum, mustard, coffee. I'm not doing coffee if it takes a week to grow. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Yeah, Jay making me crazy, man. I'll do some rye. Rye not. Rye not, do some rye. All right, how are we doing down here? Oh, I got to get truck down here. See, now here's the problem of me monkeying around with different mods or different maps. I can't remember what I did on this map versus the hollow map because they're basically the same map. I mean, you know, they've got some small differences in them, but it's the same base map. So since I just played a hollow, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here, or what equipment I've got. The equipment is different. It's ready to go now. Oh, it's ready now. That was quick. I wish the coffee would go that fast. Oh, you got a little ways to go. There's my truck. Which one is this, though? Okay, this one is the big one. This is the big one. It must be the only one I've got. Yeah, it is the only one I've got. Okay. We can work with that. Well, technically, I would think it would be pretty heavy. I mean, it's a large piece of equipment. If you look at that part that expands, there's a lot of iron there. You know, you got a lot of metal. I would think it would be pretty heavy. And that's not even including the cart with all the seeds and fertilizer in it. Jeremy Burnett's in the house. Hey, Jeremy, how are you? How's your new year so far? You know, we're halfway through January almost. And I still haven't got my internet fixed. This morning, since I couldn't sleep, I woke up. If you were here early, I didn't sleep again. I finally got to sleep about 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I woke up at 3:30 and had to get up again. Doggone it. And anyway, what's this guy doing? He's the guy I'm chasing. So I got to thinking about the internet, and one of the things that the technician that I was working with didn't have me do was to take like a laptop or even one of my desktops and plug it in directly to the modem, because I don't go through the modem I have goes to my router, and then my router is has got 4 slots on the back. 2 of them go to is it 4 or 5? It might have 5. Because I have 2 of them. One goes to each of my computers in here. One goes to my Xbox, and one goes to my PlayStation, all sitting on my desk. And then the 5th one goes out to another router, not a Wi-Fi router, just a regular router. And that pops in through the wall to Jeff's room. So all 5 of those things are hooked up directly using Ethernet. Everything else in the house goes from the Wi-Fi. So the guy was asking me if I was using the Wi-Fi router, and I said, well, I am, but I'm using it as a router for my working PCs. But he said, well, maybe you should, or I thought this morning, maybe I should have checked that and unplugged it, and bypassed the Wi-Fi router, and go directly to the PC and test it. Well, I did. I used a laptop to do it, and it still didn't change. I'm getting anywhere from 12 megabytes to 18, and I'm supposed to get over almost 500. So definitely something's wrong. I don't know why I got the big bud. I don't want to use the big bud, but I've got liquid fertilizer in it. So maybe I'll use it for now, but I want to get the ones that I have here. That's not it. That's not it. Uh-oh, trouble. I got trouble. I don't have the mod. Where's the mod? I thought I had the mod in here. There is one in here, but it's not the same. There it is. Is that it? No, this isn't it. This is not it. There is a version of this mod that lets you pick a color. And that's the one I want because I'm going to use two of them. I want one for herbicide and one for fertilizer. So I usually make the fertilizer white colored because fertilizer's kind of white. And, or I mean, I'm not in the poo form, but in the granular form. And they've got herbicide being red. Darn it, I thought I put that in here. I sure did. I didn't put it in here. I put this one in here and I put the big root in here. I got a version of that I use. Doggone. Oh well, no big deal. I got stuff in the big brute. I'll use it for now. Gotta go, Chris. All right. Catch you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Okay, he's done. This thing's, I think the problem isn't the buttons on this. I think it's the hydraulics. Yeah, it must be. I hit the button like 2 minutes ago, and it just takes a long time to work. So the buttons are working like they're supposed to. It's just, it's very slow. I'll just have to remember that. I'm going to take my cedar and leave it over here in this grassy area. Over here. Yeah, that's a pretty nice piece of equipment. It's kind of weird, but it's okay, I guess. Let's put pontoons on this thing. I don't think the water's that deep. Well, it's deeper on this. I would probably be flooding out if I was actually in that. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do this harvest and then I'm gonna flood this field, get the plowing done, And I'm thinking that I might as well do the rice as well. When that's done, I'll do both of them. And let's go check on that damn coffee. I might have to plow that coffee up. I think I've went like 4 game days and it still hasn't ripened. This thing doesn't go fast enough, does it? I mean, it goes as fast as it should, I suppose. I mean, it's not a car. My God. How long does it take? Weird. I'm gonna head back down the hill. Let's see how fast I can get this thing going. Not very. Not fast enough to roll it. Hey, that worked okay, I guess. I didn't get stuck on the guardrail this time. Doesn't go fast enough to get any air, I don't think. I can't stop yawning. Hi, Colton. How's it going today? It's Tuesday. We've got a storm going on. Started about it was supposed to start at 10. It started about 8 this morning. It's supposed to go through midnight. 2 days ago, we had what they call a king. Wait a minute. Hang on. A king tide, they call it. Had to think about that for a minute. We had what they call a king tide, which is very high tide. And we had quite a bit of flooding inland in the little creeks and rivers that surround the coast. And then today we've got some high winds on the coast and rain, and so it's quite stormy out. And it's supposed to be stormy like that way up into the weekend. And we still haven't had any cold weather yet. Generally, we didn't last year either. I think it's been about 3 or 4 years since we've had any snow. Not that we got snow before. The snow we got was just a dusting and it's gone the next day, if it's not gone the same day. You guys still have your snow in Texas? Hey, Brett. How are you? Gone the same day. I thought I heard you say that, but I think that's what I told Carol. Carol was asking me if you guys got a lot of snow, and I said I don't think so. Matter of fact, I think it went. They went out and played in it long enough while it was still coming down. Doing okay, Brett. Good. Yes, Tuesday. Now I got to decide. The storm's supposed to be lessening about midnight, but tomorrow's garbage day, and our garbage truck on in the area of town that I live in, they hit it pretty early. So I've got to get out there, and I live across the street from a grade school, so if I don't get my can out the night before, first of all, I have to get it out on the street before the teachers get here, because all the school workers park across, on and cover my driveway and all that kind of crap. So if I don't get a trash can out there early enough, there won't be any place for me to put it. So I put it out the night before, generally. Plus the fact that the guy picks it up really early. If we're lucky, it's between 7 and 8 that he picks it up. Sometimes it's about 8:30, between 8:30 and 9, but not much later than that. So if you sleep in till 8 o'clock, you might miss the garbage guy. So I have to decide tonight whether to put the can out or not. And it seems like I'm the only person on the block that uses plastic bags. My garbage is all bagged up, and I use those tie bags so you can actually tie them up, and even if the garbage can falls over, your garbage doesn't go everywhere. I'm the only person on the block that does that, because every time there's a storm, all of the neighbors' garbage gets spilled, and for some reason, most of it stops in my yard. It just tweaks me. Whatever tweak means, I don't know. You never know what words mean nowadays. They keep changing them on you. Five in the morning, yeah, that's pretty darn early. Yeah, that's why. In actuality, our garbage man doesn't come too early for us because we're almost always up by 6. But occasionally, like lately, since I've not been able to sleep, I've been sleeping until 8 or 9 because I haven't been able to get to sleep till 2, 3 in the morning, and it's starting to bug me. I don't like taking anything that forces me to sleep. I do have some stuff that I take that helps me sleep, because all it does is it kind of relaxes you so that you can go to sleep. But normally we're up at 6 o'clock, so at the latest. So it's not a big deal. It's just, who in the hell wants to go outside in the freezing cold at 6 in the morning? Not me. Hours come after the school buses run. Our school buses run at like 6:30 to 7 in the morning. Uh-oh, we got a full one. Larry's gone. Oh, I missed Larry going. Larry must be at work. Or, well, not anymore. He's heading home now. Sorry, Larry. I missed you leaving, I think. It's a delay on this silly thing. And if I'm not watching the chat at all times, I seriously don't know how YouTubers that have thousands of people watching them ever do a chat. Come on, coffee, grow. Maybe it's broken. Coffee's broken. Isn't there a song like that? Coffee is broke. No, it's morning is broken. Never mind. I was thinking of a different song. The thing I like about the other mod that I have for sprayers, it's got a larger boom than Big Brute does. Big Brute's not got the largest span. Well, they pick random chatters. No, not random. They don't pick random ones. They pick ones that give them money. If you give them $5 to $10 to $20, that's who they talk to. And I don't blame them. Those guys are paying. They deserve to get some recognition. It's not a blame thing. It's just the way it works. I mean, if I give somebody a $10 tip or a $20 tip, by God, I want to be recognized. You know what I mean? All right, there's my second stage, so I should be able to spray now. Let's see if I can. I must have herbicide in there. I've got herbicide in there. No, it says liquid fertilizer. Well, why isn't it changing? Okay. 100% weeds, 50% fertilizer. That should be 100% fertilizer right there. I don't know what's going on. No, stop. I didn't push a button, did I? Back up, Big Brute. No growth, only weeds. Gotcha. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're right. That's the deal. Okay, there's some growth. There's some growth. Okay, but I need to use my GPS or I won't be able to see where I've done. So, let me see if I've got a GPS done already. I don't think I do. Big Brute, I do. I do have one for Big Brute. All right, so let's get it set up. Make sure it's lined up correctly. Turn it on. Go with the flow. Now fart away, he said. Oh, fert. Sorry, I read it wrong. Is this soup de jour yet? I'm dying of thirst. My throat's all dry. I can actually have a Mountain Dew again. Carol bought me a new case of Mountain Dew yesterday. I've been switching back and forth between Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew and 7-Up. I don't have any. Oh, I do have some Squirt. And I haven't had a root beer in ages. The only time I have a root beer is if I've got ice cream in it. Make myself a root beer float. Know what I mean? All right, let me get this first sip. It's going to feel so good on my throat. Oh, yeah. Fart away. I'm not the gassy one in the family. I eat a lot of beans, and I think that's I'm used to eating beans. Cabbage now. Cabbage a different thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I sound like the Ron. In Fallout 4 is a character called the Ron. Oh yeah. Well, it's better that way, Scorpion, because I'm the kind of guy that in the middle of the night, I would lift the covers up over somebody's head and gas them out while they were sleeping. Carol doesn't do that. I'm just mean. It's funny to listen to them coughing and choking while they're trying to sleep. Usually they're sleeping enough that it doesn't wake them up. You know what I mean? A Dutch oven? They have a name for it? Figures. Oh, by the way, Scorp, I started rereading the Belgariad after we talked about it. I haven't read that book in 30 years. Well, at least 20. You did that to your wifey once and she... What? Oh, God. Yeah. What little bit I know about your wife, my advice to you is don't piss her off. And I'm afraid Leslie's going to be just like her. Leslie's going to be a holy terror. You're gonna have fun with Leslie when she's 18. Well, before that, when she hits her teens, you're gonna have a lot of fun. All righty. Turn the GPS off. Big Brute's job is done for now. I need to think about how I'm going to get I need to think about how I'm going to get the herbicide on there, because for some reason this Big Brute mod will not let you unload the fertilizer. You can't unload it. I've pushed every damn button I could think of to do it. No, wait a minute. It did it. Never mind. I lied. So which one was it? It wasn't this one then. Maybe it was the other one. that I tried it on. The Rubicon. Might have been the Rubicon I tried it on. I couldn't get it to do it. All right, let's take care of those weeds while I'm thinking about it. Leslie's already a mess. Not looking forward to her teens. Chris turns 13 this year. He's growing up fast. It's funny because I know how old your kids are because they're the same age as mine. Except for just swap them. Chris's son is 12 going on 13. Addie is 12 going on 13. Jagan, the boy, is 9, and Leslie, the girl, is 9. So they're the same. They're just, boy, girl, girl, boy. But I knew that Christopher was getting close to his teens because his voice is changing. I heard him squeaking and squawking here a while back, and now his voice is changing into a deeper tone. Coming into his age. Hey, Binks. Well, it's afternoon for me. My time is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm doing fine. How are you? I guess I can turn the GPS back on, huh? All right, let's kill some weeds. I love that it kills them instantly. Look at that. I've never lowered the sprayer. I don't know if it makes any difference. Does anybody know? I don't think it does. Let me lower it and see. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Can you lower it? Fold sprayer. Unload. No, maybe you can't. Maybe it doesn't. It doesn't lower. Some of them do, I know. Past 10 o'clock. Andy, what time is it for you? Let's see. It should be about that time for Andy, too. And Craig as well. There's Dennis. Hi, Dennis. How are you doing, Dennis? Well, I hope. Boy, you can tell where it's weeded, can't you? Well, I thought it was, Andy. I thought it was. And that's why I stream at the time I do for you guys. Good to hear, Dennis. Everything's going well with me this morning. I just got to figure out a sleep cycle. I've been having trouble with sleeping lately. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. There's a combination of things, and I don't like taking stuff. I don't like taking pills. I take pills because the doctor tells me I have to. But if they weren't forcing me to take pills, I wouldn't take pills. I don't like putting strange things in my body. I don't even take aspirin for a headache unless it's a serious headache. Now, I've never had a migraine. I think if I had a migraine, I'd want at least a hammer to knock me out. But a regular headache, and I don't get them very often. I just lay down, and when I fall asleep, and when I wake up, the headache's gone. So I don't like taking aspirin or Tylenol or Advil for headaches. But I don't get headaches. I can tell you that it's probably been 3 or 4 years since I've had a headache. And when I did get a headache, there was a reason for it. Gosh, look. Oh, I've got the time sped up for that coffee. I forgot to tell you guys, I kicked the time up to 30 because I want that coffee to grow. That's what's messing with me here. Damn it, I got another fertilizing to do, don't I? Let's see what I've got. Nope, fertilizer's 100%, weeds are gone, so we're good. We're good to go. Oh, she'd love that. Brett, wait, what coffee? Are you needing a cup of coffee, Brett? I've got coffee growing down yonder in one of my fields. Let me go take a look at it. Let me just park this feller right here. And I'll jump off and we'll go check the coffee. The blue coffee. There. Oh, I've missed the field. It's up here. Okay, here's the coffee right here. And it's ready to harvest. Oh, sweet. Okay, good, good. God, it only took 3 or 4 days. Let me drop this thing down. Let me drop that time down. And I'll go sleep. Let's check the rice in the patties here. It looks like it finished the rice. Nope, it didn't. There's still some rice growing in here. All right, let's go check the cranberries. How's he doing in the cranberries? Oh, no wonder the rice isn't done. I got a truck in the way. All right, we'll go check the cranberries. What's happening with the cranberries? Did they grow back? The cranberries are growing back faster than I can get them off, I guess. Or maybe not. Yeah, I think so. This is weird. I'm in the middle of the field. Why is that? All right, well, I'll have to worry about cranberries later. It doesn't work like 15. That's the only problem. It doesn't work like 15. Binks is talking about the GPS. It works well, but it doesn't work like it did in 15. I'll show you the difference here in a minute. As soon as I get home. Let me get myself home here. All right, here's close enough to home. Let me get out of here. The wife kicked me out. I can't sleep in the house. She makes me sleep on this little welcome pad right here. She's got me trained like Pavlov's dog. All right, so with the GPS, let me show you. Scorpion set it. You only have two functions. But let me grab a tractor and I'll show you. Really simply, the difference between the two is in 15, you used to set the GPS like I've got set here. Let me just flop it around 90 degrees. Okay, so here's my setting for GPS, and let me adjust it like that. Okay, I'm following that center line there, and the yellow lines on the left and right are the end of the boom. Now, in 15, you used to be able to set it, and then there was a setting that you could either go left or go right when you get to the end of the field. And so that you could set the GPS, and you could just hold the accelerator down or put it in cruise control, and this thing, when it got to the end, it would automatically move to the next line and keep going. You didn't have to stop it and reset it. In 19, you can't. It goes one way only. When it gets to the end, you have to physically stop it and reline it up. So in 19, you start it, it gets to the end of the field, and it will automatically stop for you, but it won't do anything else. So once it gets to the end, then you have to get back in it and steer it over here till you get to the center line, and then reset the GPS because it turns itself off. And then when you reset the GPS, it'll pick that line up and go again. So there's by no means any kind of automation to it. But that's how it works. Other than that, it works pretty good. Hey, Revat. Okay, Brett. You had school. That's okay. School's important. All right. Let's see. It's all foggy and stuff. Let me get out of this field. I don't know what cuts coffee, so I'll have to look at which header does coffee. I think it's just a regular header, a grain header that does coffee. Yeah, it is. Okay. Very good, very good. So rice should be done. I'll grab that one and start the coffee going. I might have to buy another combine. Well, he's on his last leg. We'll let him finish up. Sing to the cows and make them milk faster. I haven't played on Slavic, but I have played. I do have Hofbergman that I play on. I don't think I've had that Slovak Village. Pretty sure, but I do remember Hof. I haven't played it for a little while, but I played it for some time. Why is there water on the field? That's how they grow. They grow in patties. I was telling somebody earlier that we grow cranberries in this area where I live. Not in on the Oregon side, but over on the Washington side of the river. They grow a lot of cranberries. I have to cross the Columbia. But this is how they grow. They take their field, they dig it down a little bit, they put about 6 inches of water, and they plant their crops. And this is how cranberries grow, just like this. So what this mod author has done is they've made a mod right here that will drain this field. So you can drain the water off, come in here and plow your field. If you want to put any other crop in here, you can do that. And then when it's all plowed and seeded, you run back over and it fills it back with the field back with water, and you're ready to grow the crop and harvest it. But yeah, rice is the same way. This is how rice grows, and that's how cranberries grows. Now, I've never been around rice farm, but they do have them in, like I know they grow rice in Arkansas. Big Hoss used to tell me about the rice fields that they had. Where'd I leave my truck? Down on the end here, I think. Oh no, this isn't one of his. This isn't one of his. This is, what was it? Old man something? I haven't actually talked to Big Hoss. He doesn't go by Big Hoss anymore. He's changed his name 2-3 times. I can't remember what he calls himself now. Country Girl would know. Some of the other guys still watch him, but I haven't talked to him in, gosh, it's been months. I used to talk to him all the time, but we've kind of gotten away from each other. Jess says they in South Carolina have rice paddies. Oh, I would, yeah, isn't that something? You have to do that by Southern Outlaw, there you go. But that's pretty much what Hoss is doing now, or Southern Outlaw. He's working on his own maps, and he live streams while he's doing it. So there's some gameplay there, but mostly he's just live streaming while he's working on the maps. Well, he's got some dandy maps in 19 too. I'm not sure how he distributes them, but he doesn't distribute them through mod web pages. He does it. Well, I'm not sure because I don't have Facebook. Usually, if he wants me to have one of his maps, he just sends it to me because I don't do social media. I don't think it's very social. It's going to be the end of the world and that stuff. Is there still rice in here? There's not, is there? All right, here we go. It's coffee time. And it's not blue, Andy. Scorp, are you... He's virtual. He's a program that I installed, gosh, when... About 5 years ago? 4 years ago? He works pretty good, doesn't he? I had some trouble with him at first because he cussed too much. So I had to take that out of the program. Well, then it got really complicated when he said he was lonely and I had to make him a wife and kids. And now it takes half of my time just keeping up with the kids growing. You know, I have to make changes in the program. Oh, really? Sorry, I had myself going on that one. Out type is word. Out type is word. I don't, what? I don't know what that is. Out type is word. I think word means weird, but I don't understand the out type. Commute time, all right. Auto type. Oh, auto type. Oh, I never use auto type. That stuff's terrible. I'd rather misspell my stuff than use that. I'm old school though. I'm used to typing my own words. I don't expect the computer to write stuff for me. If I did, I would use my voice. I've got a program that I can talk to and it types it out. And it's very accurate too. But that's just too much. That's too lazy. I'm not that lazy. I'm lazy, don't get me wrong, but I'm not that lazy. Where's my truck? Oh, I need to get that truck back out there. Let's take this truck out. I haven't drove this one for a while. Traffic's in the kitchen today? Whoa, whoa. See, that's one of the things I don't like about this mod. It's too, it wants to flip on you too easy. It doesn't hold the road. I guess you're not supposed to corner a truck at 100 miles an hour, but something wrong with that. You should be able to. Traffic's in the kitchen with Scorpion. Traffic's in the kitchen, oh, wherever the hell that song goes. Angelo's Pizzeria. God, I'm hungry. I think I overshot my combine. Wow, this field is really mess up now. Man, I might have to double combines up. I may have to get me another combine, and I don't have enough money to do it, so I'm gonna lease one until I can sell some product here. Let's lease another one until I can sell something. Which one is it? Which combine is it? That one. All right, we're gonna do that and put 1 million on it, and then lease that. And then I'm gonna need. I've already got a corn. I'll use the corn header on this one. I'm gonna be in trouble. This truck doesn't hold enough. Man, it barely took any out of that thing. I got to get a bigger truck down here. Let's see if I can spill cranberries all over the highway. Hey, look, they're putting in housing. All right, Binks. Catch you later, buddy. Good to have you here. Holy smokes. Oh, jeez. Oh, what happened? What the heck happened? My trailer must have got wonky on me and flipped me over. Because I was in the middle of the bridge. Yeah, this truck is terrible. Look at that. I mean, seriously, I'm barely doing 10 miles an hour, and it wants to flip. Whoever told me this was the best truck they ever drove, they're wrong. This truck is irritating in a whole bunch of ways. And it's ugly. It's big and square and ugly. Okay, and it doesn't have any brakes. Wow, weird. Okay, tell you what. Do I have any money left? I like the truck that comes with this. Oh, it's not in here. It's up in this mod folder here. I used it the other day and I really liked it. Right here, this Kenworth. I like it because it's not got anything behind it here. It makes it short and good for farm use. You know what I mean? And if you've got a lazy hand, you don't have to worry about him sleeping in the sleeper out on the field. So there's that. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's put some. Do I have enough money to get this? I think so. Oh yeah, it's cheap. Half guards, Trillberg, colored guards. That's kind of nice. Let me look at the design color. What is that? Massey Ferguson red. That's good. That's good. I'll go with that. And base cab. I'm leaving the cab alone. I don't know if the design is any different. Engine setup. Let's put a bigger engine in. Attachments, standard. Yeah, that sounds good. Don't need global positioning. Let's replace this truck. I don't like this truck. Plus, this truck is ugly. Plus, the you can't use the crop covers on the trailers with this truck. So, I'm going to the garage, get my money back. Well, I'll get part of my money back. There were people hounding me to get this truck for 5 or 6 different live streams every time. Have you got that truck yet? Oh, it's the best truck. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's it right there. Bye-bye. I only got $89,000 for it. But for $89,000, I can buy 3 of those other trucks. Yeah, a Renault. A Renault. Those Renaults are terrible. What's that? What truck is that? Is that the man truck? This is a good truck, too. This one here, that's a pretty good truck. It's only got one axle though, not that that's a problem. Just saying. I'm getting behind on farming here. There it is. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mod this trailer right here up a little bit. It doesn't hold enough. I'll mod this trailer up a little bit, but I'm not going to do it now. I'll do it after the live stream. And we'll take out the 48. We'll take Jumbo 48 out. I gotta get those cranberries off that field. So let's get that thing out there and get that thing emptied. Empty it out. No, but a lot of stuff in the game is it isn't. As much as everybody wants it to be realistic, a lot of the stuff in the game isn't even functional. It's the way it looks. And if you're playing a little bit of role playing, you're going to say, look, this load here needs an extra axle. Whether it actually functions or not is beside the point. It depends on how you like to play your game. And I do role play occasionally. If I'm playing World of Warcraft, I don't have elf ears on. I'm not that kind of role player. But I'll kind of act out my character. Like in Fallout 4, I used to get in trouble because people would say, "Why did you do that? Why did you blow up the Institute? Why did you do that?" I said, "I didn't do it. My character did." "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Have you not been watching me play? This character, the way they look at their world and their morals and stuff, they would have blown up the Institute because the Institute was evil. And so that's what my character did. I went to the internet. I went in. I found out that my son was now grandpa's age and that he wanted to take over the world and destroy other people and stuff like that. I said, I'm not part of that, and I left and blew it up. And people got all mad at me because I did that. And I said, I didn't do that. My character did. Because that's what my character would have done. There's nothing that bothers me more in movies and TV when a new writer comes in and they make the characters do something that character would have never done. Well, look at Star Wars. The last Star Wars, it had Luke Skywalker as almost as evil as Darth Vader. That isn't what Luke Skywalker would have done. It's not how he would have acted. They completely ruined the character. Yeah, you did, Scorpion, but you weren't the only one telling me. I had about 3 or 4 people telling me that was a decent truck. You should get it. Well, there's a lot of gameplay. In Fallout 4, there's different factions. You know, you have the Brotherhood, you got the Railroad, you've got the Minutemen, and you got the Brotherhood of Steel. And then you have the whole rest of the world, the settlers and things like that. And the factions are fighting each other. Some of them get along okay, like the Railroad and the Minutemen. They get along just fine. They both have different goals. The Minutemen, they just want to help people to survive in the wasteland. And the Railroad, they want to protect the synths. The Brotherhood, although they're not necessarily evil, they don't like the synths and they would destroy them. And then there's the Institute that wants to blow everybody up. I mean, you know, they're a little bit different. And, you know, so there's a lot of gameplay. There's a lot of gameplay in the Institute. So that's why people got mad at me, because you're missing a lot of gameplay. Well, two things. I'm not one of these kind of people that has to accomplish everything in the game. I don't do that. For example, in something like Red Dead Redemption Online, you got tons of horses. And there are people out there that they want to own every horse. They got to have every horse in the game. The completionists, you have to finish all the quests. You have to collect all the items in the game. I don't play that way at all. And so I didn't care if I didn't play the Institute. It didn't bother me at all that I missed a bunch of gameplay. It didn't make any sense in the gameplay. I did. Now, I do have about 6 or 7 different playthroughs, and of course in one of them I do play the Institute. I made a character that was part synth himself, and he went in and took over you know, that area for the from Father. I guess they called him Father. So there's different ways to play it. That isn't the kind of character I was playing on that particular playthrough. And it's more of the fact that people want you to play the way they play. Well, I don't. I play the Rude Man way. I do it the way I want. You know, and I tell people, you know, if you want to play the Institute, play it yourself. That's not what I'm doing. So, there you go. That's the way it is. Ask Scorpion, I've always been that way. I'm kind of stubborn. Scorpion tried to get me to use the GPS mod for almost a year before I finally did it. I'm stubborn. I didn't have any reason for not playing it. I just didn't want to. Ah, good to know, Scorpion, because there's been times I've needed a better version. If you remember, I was complaining because this version didn't work like the old one. The old one, you could actually tell a difference. I don't know, this one you really can't. I need to pick up that grass. Where's my quicker picker upper here? I'm not on the... I hate this fog that's in the game. What do I have the time set on? Oh, I've got it set on real time. Let me kick it up to normal time, default time. Okay, Revat, get that homework done. It's important. You got the rest of your life to play games. Seriously, I'm being serious now. Get your schoolwork done. Do a good job. Thank you, sir. Revat. All right, let's get this picked up. At least if I'm doing it manually, I can take 2 rows at a time. Know what I mean? All righty then. Let's see. Get past that fog. I don't like the fog. So, Scorpion, that rifle that you use, that your go-to gun in Fallout, I had to change the sights. I don't like those sights. I mean, I do like them. I don't like that they colored them. uh, at night I can't see. I can't see the where the spot is in them. So I went back to one. It ends with an M. I think it's 2 mods down. The mod down from the one I was using, it made it purple or pink. I didn't like that either. And then the next mod made it round, and there was no color to it except for the very center had a big red dot in it. That's the one I'm using now. Because in the daytime I didn't have any trouble, I think it was, but at night I couldn't see the marker through that colored lens. Didn't like it at all. And I'm waiting for Gun Nut 3 so I can get a better, I can check out I don't know if they're better, I shouldn't say better, the upper quality sights, see if they're any different. John's done at work. Good deal. The green? Yeah, that must be a higher level of gun nut than I have. Well, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a lower level. I just went with the highest one I could get, and it was that blue colored one. What I need to do is go in there and save the game, and then try every one of them. But it uses up all your materials, right? So I try one and then reload the game, try it again, reload the game. I know what Scorpion's thinking right now. You dummy, why don't you just cheat the materials in? Well, I try not to do that too much. Go check on coffee. I don't have any trucks down there. I got to get a truck down there. Okay. He's done with this part of the field. I guess I can start over and see if I can keep up with this. Because look, it's growing here again, and that's going to grow some more. You know what? I'm going to do this end right here and go to the right. And then I've got to drain this and plow it, or I'm getting crappy. I'm going to be getting crappy yields if I don't. Uh-oh. Isn't it not ready? It's not ready. Okay, this is still growing. I'm gonna plow this under. Let me get this emptied here. And I'm going to go empty the water out of here. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I have a tanker on this map. I don't think I do. I don't. Irritating much? Okay, so I don't. Need to get a tanker, and I think my tanker is in. No, it wouldn't be in weights. Why would it be in weights? Miscellaneous, maybe. Yep, there it is. All right, let's get that one. Do I have enough money to buy it? Yeah, I do. All right, I'll buy that. And then let's get this guy out of the field. I can actually take him back to the farm. So I got harvesting to do there. Let's get him over. Oh, that's corn. What's this over here? This is rye, I think. Is that what they call it instead of four-wheel drive? Enhanced vehicle? That's silly. An enhanced vehicle could be just painting it pink. All right, I got to get this guy back and get back to the coffee. Doggone it all. Can't keep up with everything. Too much stuff going on here. I'm trying to get back in the swing of recording. You know, I haven't actually recorded videos since I've been live streaming, you know, four or five times a week. And I had all of The Witcher pre-recorded, so I haven't made a recording of a video in ages. And so I'm now recording a space game, a role-playing game, kind of. And I'm trying to get back in the swing of actually recording, editing, rendering, and enhancing and putting music in and sound and getting into the real work of making videos. I enjoy it, but it's a lot of work. I'm getting back in the swing of it, and I've only got one episode done. It's the first episode. And it's a very short game, though. I should be able to do this game in about 9 or 10 episodes. It's really a short game. It's really jam-packed with action, though. It's kind of hard for me to play because everything's a time issue, or the world's going to blow up, and so you got to do a whole bunch of button pushing in a certain order. And figure out the pattern of it before the world blows up. And it's just, oh my God, it's like tick 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 tick, and you're trying to figure out, oh God, I hit the wrong button at the wrong time, and it's very very well, it freaks me out. It gets me. By the time I'm finished with one episode, my hands are shaking, you know. And there's no instructions. I mean, you don't get a lot of help as to what to do. You just have to figure it out. Okay, that door's locked. How do we get it open? I don't know. And neither do they. And so you got to go in and figure it out. There's a puzzle to it. Sometimes the puzzle is getting to the location that you need to be in to do the function. It's just, you know, it's like you have to go through a maze. And I mean, you know, it's really crazy. But anyway, it's a fun game, though. But it's kind of freaky. I'll give you that. But most space games are, because you're dealing with aliens or something. And who knows? We don't know aliens from Kentuckians. So who knows what aliens would do? So sometimes they do some weird stuff, those aliens. I forget, this is my grass here. I own this whole great big field. I need to come down here and set up another mower. That's what I should do. Make a lot of money. Put a mower on each field. Which is why I'm thinking of, leaving that great big field up on the mountain and placing the animals here on this stretch of grass. There's not enough grass to even mess with, really. Anyway, figure that out later when there's more time. What are you putting in there, Scorp? Enhanced vehicles? Oh, all right. Okay. You heard Scorp's an alien? He's a scorpion. So, you know, there is that. In the solar system. How do you know I'm in the solar? Oh, yeah, you do know I'm in the solar system, don't you? I'm not going to spill the beans on the game, so you've already heard what it's about, and just it is exciting, uh, and a little bit of jump scary at times, but it's a fun game. My whole point was it's kind of a short game. It's just jam packed. I left my truck out here somewhere, didn't I? Scorpions do look like aliens. They do actually. You know, that's why I don't like a lot of seafood, because I don't like the way seafood looks. Like lobsters, I wouldn't eat a lobster. I've never had a shrimp. A shrimp looks like a maggot to me. I don't eat seafood. It's gross looking. And people will always the statement is, well, why do you live on the coast then if you don't like seafood? What's that got to do with where you live? You could be in the middle of Texas and have cattle farms all around you and be a vegetarian. So why are you in Texas? My pat answer was, what am I doing on the coast in Oregon? That's where my job was. That's how I made a living. And in the area that I lived in, I made a lot more money than the average person. So I wasn't about to move. You know, I made 2 to 3 times more than the average worker in this area. So I wasn't about to move. I stayed here because of my job, not because of the food you can get. Well, I could live in the middle of Alaska and still eat seafood, or Texas, or New Mexico, or District 9 was weird. It was very weird. I had no idea what it was when I started watching it, and it kind of like I kept looking at my wife saying, "Oh my God, what is this? Well, oh, what is this?" And it just kept getting weirder and weirder. But it was good. Well done. It was very well done. And I kind of liked the storyline to it. I wouldn't mind watching it again either, because now I know what it's about. Like I said, when I first started watching it, I had no idea. We were just sitting there going through the channels looking for something to watch. I'd never heard of it, didn't know what it was about. It did look like it was, to be honest with you, I thought it was going to be a zombie movie in California or something, because it looked like the world was coming to an end. And so I didn't know what to expect. And I think I missed a lot of the movie. I think I missed a lot of the story or something to the movie, because I didn't know what I was watching. Now that I've seen it once, I could probably watch it again and get a lot more out of it. I didn't understand what was happening most of the time. I liked Mars Attack. I thought that was pretty accurate. Can you imagine Jack Nicholson as the president? That was funny right there. And Tom Jones was in the movie. Had to love that. Alrighty, guys, it's 3 o'clock. It went really fast for me today. Thank God I had that nap, I guess. Okay, here's the secret to a good live stream. Now, I don't know if it was good for you, but a good live stream for me. A 2-hour nap 5 minutes before you live stream, and a great big dose of Mountain Dew, and the next thing you know, your time's up. Sweet. I love it. All right, guys, done for today. On Thursday, we'll be back in this map here. I'm going to try to add a few things and mods that I don't have. I'll try out that new 4x4 mod, and then of course that'll bring us into Friday, Fallout Friday again. I hope you had fun. Take care of yourselves. Have fun in your games. Take care of your families. Have a good evening, and I'll see you on Thursday. If I don't decide to live stream tomorrow, I might. I've got so much stuff in my mind now about things that are going on in real life that the live streams are keeping my mind away from that stuff. So I may actually jump in and do a live stream tomorrow. You never know. Maybe it's some weird game I haven't played for a while. Anyway, catch you guys later. Have fun.